In the process of Elon Musk doubling down, tripling down, a lot of funny things have occurred. As you guys know, the ADL, Apartheid Defense League, immediately defended the apartheid. No matter who's a defender of apartheid, the ADL is there to do PR for you. And they said, this is a delicate moment. If you recall, after Elon Musk sig heiled, not once, but twice, on a massive stage on Trump's inauguration, they defended him. Because they're, well, I guess, you know, they're open about their bankruptcy. Another person that ran to Elon Musk's defense was genocidaire, Nazi himself, Benjamin Netanyahu. He wrote a long piece on Twitter. Elon Musk is falsely being smeared. Elon is a great friend of Israel. He visited Israel after October 7th massacre in which Hamas terrorists committed the worst atrocity against the Jewish people since the Holocaust. He has since repeatedly and forcefully supported Israel's right to defend itself against genocidal terrorists and regimes who seek to annihilate the one and only Jewish state. I thank him for this. Which is really cool because Benjamin Netanyahu saying that this person is not a Nazi is just further evidence that he definitely is a Nazi. Benjamin Netanyahu is a genocidal fascist who famously did Holocaust revisionism. For those of you who don't know, he very famously once said, Hitler didn't want to kill the Jews. It was actually the Palestinian Grand Mufti that convinced Adolf Hitler to kill the Jews. Hitler just wanted to transfer the Jews, do a population transfer for the Jews.
Other attacks on the Jewish community in 1920 and 1921, 1929 were instigated by a call of the Mufti of Jerusalem, Haj Amin al-Husseini, who was later sought for war crimes in the Nuremberg trials because he had a central role in fomenting the final solution. He flew to Berlin. Hitler didn't want to exterminate the Jews at the time. He wanted to expel the Jews. And Haj Amin al-Husseini went to Hitler and said, if you expel them, they'll all come here. So what should I do with them? He asked. He said, burn them. And he was sought in during the Nuremberg trials for prosecution. He escaped it. Later died in cancer after the war, died of cancer in Cairo. But this is what Haj Amin al-Husseini said. He said, the Jews seek to destroy the Temple Mount. My grandfather in 1920 seeks to destroy the Al-Aqsa Mosque. So this lie is about 100 years old.
Which is so crazy and so untrue because Hitler was very open about wanting to kill the Jews. Okay, so that's number one. But yeah, you got Satan Yahoo over here, wanted by the International Criminal Court for doing a genocide, being like, yeah, no, this guy's not a Nazi. But what's additionally funny is that Benjamin Netanyahu is also very famously aligned himself with out and about right-wing reactionary nationalist and anti-Semitic figures all over Europe. That's why, like, this post from Benjamin Netanyahu proves the exact opposite of what he was trying to do. If you are even remotely familiar with Benjamin Netanyahu's game, then you should immediately go, oh, this is further evidence that this motherfucker might be a Nazi. Okay? Anyway, so that's funny. But hey, guess what? Elon Musk, being the troll that he is, has been nonstop doubling down, tripling down. But before we get to that, there was one person, Sam Kuffel, a meteorologist for a local news station, that actually criticized Elon Musk's sig heiling on her social media account, on her personal social media account. She got fired, which is really interesting to think because here's Elon Musk. If you are unfairly treated by your employer due to posting or liking something on this platform, we will fund your legal bill. No limit. Please let us know. I wonder if Elon Musk will fund her legal bill. Probably not. Elon Musk has since then posted an endless amount. Okay. The recommendation algorithm on this platform sucks. I want to talk to the manager right now. He's trolling. If I see one more damn Nazi salute in my feed, I'm going to lose my mind. This algorithm sucks. Okay. Oh, I don't even care. I don't even care about you guys constantly posting me sig heiling. I don't care at all. He also, once again, like I said, doubled down, tripled down, did the quintuple down, okay? KFC double down style. But here, let's take a look at what some of the things he posted about him not being a Nazi, definitely. He's Austrian, too, talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger, which is really gross for him to say that about, especially Arnold, who has openly talked about his father, or his grandfather, I believe, or was it his father, and his ideology and how disgusted he was by it. He posted this 9 minutes ago. If I see one more damn Nazi salute in my feed, I'm going to lose my mind. 22 minutes ago. Did anyone accuse President Macron of being a Nazi? He said, seriously? Where is it? Oh, in between, he posted about South African farmers are in grave danger now that the expropriation bill has been signed into law. Land cannot be confiscated with no compensation. He's talking about, he's defending the white South African farmers in between the allegations that he's not a Nazi. Where is the thing that I wanted to find? Oh, he was doing Nazi puns. Here it is. Don't say Hess to Nazi accusations. Some people will Goebbels anything down. Stop gurring your enemies. His pronouns would have been he/Himmler. Bet you did Nazi that coming. Good one, bro. You're killing it. Oh, he also had this. Me, how many radical leftists does it take to screw in a light bulb? Radical leftists, that's not funny. Me, laughing, crying. This is frustrating for an entirely different reason. I don't think people understand. One, that's not how this joke structure works. And two, I hate how stupid people are that they just go, click, that's hilarious, my good sir. Like the energy that oozes out of someone that actually thinks this is hilarious grosses me out so much. I can't even begin to explain this to you. There's something so pathetic about being this servile being in 2025, the year of our holy Lord, and looking at like the types of memes that Elon Musk posts and going, ha, another hilarious one, my good sir. Aside from how cringe this is, like it's cringe, whatever. It's silly, it's stupid, it's cringe, who cares? But like the impact, I think, comes from more people being on board with this type of humor. This is dumber than 2012 YouTuber Nazi weirdos trying to act like they weren't Nazis. Yeah. Anyway, this tweet was the one where the ADL had to step in. Jonathan Greenblatt, we've said it hundreds of times before and we will say it again. The Holocaust was a singularly evil event and it is inappropriate and offensive to make light of it. At Elon Musk, the Holocaust is not a joke. And then the ADL quote retweeted is, you know, he runs the account, obviously. Making inappropriate and highly offensive jokes that trivialize the Holocaust not only serve to minimize the evil and inhumanity of Nazi crimes, denigrate the suffering of both victims and survivors, and insult the memory of the 6 million Jews murdered in the Shoah. How are you going to defend him sig heiling publicly and then turn around and be like, well, this was a bridge too far? I just don't get it. Yeah, I know. When I saw this when he first tweeted it out, it 100% is because he saw the tweet going viral. Did a Marxism viral tweet at 70,000 likes about your tweet? This is really not that hard to understand. Nazis and Zionists are both ethno-nationalists. They both want the world to be segregated by ethnicity through national borders. Elon is objectively both and comes from a long line of ethno-nationalist apartheid supporters. God damn, Marxism. I, for one, personally think being an actual Nazi and doing unlimited Nazi propaganda on the platform that you bought after unbanning every Nazi and continuously doing discourse with Nazis and hyping them up and giving them higher visibility is perhaps infinitely more offensive than doing Holocaust puns. You know, that's just me. Maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like offering material support to Nazis and giving them a ground to operate on as the owner of a major social media platform, I feel like that's probably worse than trying to make a joke about, you know, Nazis or whatever, which is like such a joke to begin with. It's just so cringe and bad. By the way, this genuinely radicalized my mom. I noticed she was due to get APAC mail today and asked her if she would continue to donate to APAC and ADL since they didn't condemn Elon. She told me, I realize now that you were right. These organizations' top priority isn't anti-Semitism. I'm still in shock. Thank you for helping me with this and finally giving me the ability to get through to her. I didn't do that. The ADL did that with their moral bankruptcy in full display. Haha, seething pussy. The f you talking about? Hyping up Nazis, you're lost. Elon Musk, up until the H-1B visa debacle, had very openly and very famously communicated with prominent Nazi accounts on the platform. People that like deny the Holocaust numbers, Holocaust revisionists, people who are out and about anti-Semites. Elon Musk himself very famously had to go to Auschwitz and do a oopsie session and then go to Israel immediately after because he replied to a dude who had said, oh my God, he's back. Oh, he's doing it again. The majority of young people in Germany have migrant backgrounds and no major city has a native majority under 16 anymore, but pointing it out is hate speech. Elon Musk responded to him saying, wow, that account, by the way, has said stuff like this. Why do they always have to migrate to white countries, though? Let neighboring countries take them in. Access to our country is not a human right. Look at all the wonderful people that Elon Musk is collabing with. Wow. Guess what, chat? At the top of the hour, there used to be a 3-minute ad break, and I stopped running those ads because I hate ads, but you can still subscribe. This way you support the broadcast. The most effective way for you to support the broadcast, really. I thought that this was really funny, by the way. Activists who projected this onto the Berlin Gigafactory are charged with showing Nazi symbols. Virtually every German outlet said that what Elon did was not Nazi, But hey, God forbid you post this. God forbid you project this on the side of one of his factories. I guess because it says Heil too. Yeah. When Elon is doing it, it's not considered a Nazi slogan. After all, the ADL said so. But when someone else posts it on the side of the factory, then, that's Nazi sloganeering. How dare you?